Hey everyone, welcome in for the first of my Pluto Play one-shot series where I'm going to be running different TTRPG systems every month so I can finally live up to my intro that I've been saying for the last year where I'm going to run every game that I can. I'm going to actually do that now. So we're starting off with Mass New Generation. It's a superhero tabletop RPG that's based around young heroes. So think Young Justice, Teen Titans, etc., etc. Um, Before we get into introducing our characters here, we also had one more person who couldn't make it because of a car emergency. We love Casper. Casper will probably be on another one of the one shot series at some point, I'm sure. But till then, we have these three lovely people. So before we get into the game, why don't you go around, introduce who you are, your pronouns, character pronouns, and then what playbook you're playing. And we'll start with Forrest.
Hi, I'm Forrest. I will be playing Chelsea, and the superhero name is Chelsea from Chelsea, and her pronouns are she, her. And I'll be playing the Beacon Playbook.
Love that. Best secret identity ever. 100%.
Yes.
Nikki.
Hello there. I'm Nikki, he, they, and I will be playing Blake Liu slash Stinger, he, they, and he is the oh god, I forgot. Yes, the protege
There you
playbook.
go. Nice. And last but not least, Knots.
Hi, Nox, she, her, and I'll be playing Lila Summers, she, her. Um, Her superhero name is Vega, and I am the Scion playbook.
Awesome. And I'm Paige. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing everybody else, both villain and hero. So we'll see how this goes. So let's do it this way. Let everyone roll 2d6. It's like a little pseudo initiative so we can see who we're going to start with here.
All right.
Let's do
Of
it.
course. 6.
Six,
7.
7. Did not hear you.
8.
8. Okay, cool.
Oh wow.
Okay, so where
Love
in
this
where
voice.
in New York City is Lila living at with her mom?
Oh, that's great. I have to pretend I know anything about New
Yeah,
York.
you fully made this character before today, right?
I, I did message my friend 3 hours ago. Go listen. I have less than 3 hours to make a character. I just got off of work and I haven't had Dr. Pepper all day. Someone told me how to do this. I'm just gonna rip off X Men.
You're good.
So yeah, where are the X Men? There, where are the X Men?
I think Westchester, if I
Cool. I'm in
remember.
Westchester.
Yeah, so you're up like upper New York. You're living in not a mansion, but a pretty nice house with your mom. Your mom is a pretty famous hero. Heroes in this world are more like similar to My Hero, as in they get paid for their work. So they don't necessarily have to have a day job if they don't want to. But yeah, you're getting home from school for the day. You usually do most of your hero activities at night, usually with your mom. But as you get home, you see your mom is already in full hero uniform. Why don't you describe what your mom and you look like?
So, sticking to the aesthetic, my mom's got like a full green like jumpsuit, um, but so that she can, but it's easy to move around in. She has like a green mask because they should wear masks. And as a superhero, her hair is green. Um, Again, totally not ripping it off. And she has like a giant M headpiece for magnetism, which is my mom's superhero name. Um, I just came home from school, so
hmm
I'm gonna say I'm wearing a lot like this, just like green dress with a leather jacket. Probably got some like black lipstick on. My hair is dyed green at its roots.
Love
Like I'm doing a really bad job at like
that.
hiding my secret identity.
It's
Um,
okay.
but you know what? But it's an aesthetic, it's branding. We got to go with it. But like the other, like my shoes, my necklace, like my bracelets, my chokers, things like that are all like a dark blue.
Mm. Yeah, and the one other thing I'll note is where on the X-Men jumpsuit, there's usually the X, it's just an M in like silver for magnetism.
Let's go.
But yeah, as you see her like fully like stretching and getting ready to head out. Like she doesn't usually go out during the day. Oh yeah. Oh honey, you're home. I need you to suit up now. There's a little bit of a crisis going on. I'm gonna have to leave planet for a day, maybe two. Um, yeah, it's pretty bad. Just follow me. She starts leading you into the
I,
mansion.
so am I not going to school tomorrow? Because I have
You're
like,
not going to school until
oh, that's
until I get back. I already
okay.
called in your school. So there was a family
Awesome.
emergency.
I have a trig test tomorrow. Okay, good. That's more time to. Well, no. Okay, yeah. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's Wednesday. By the time you'll have the whole weekend. By the time I get
Oh
back,
yes.
you're great.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Mom. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, she leads you into the down floor study. Has the very typical hero hideout, pulls like a statue head off the bookshelf and then just slides across.
I imagine it's a bust of my dad.
It is
And it's
definitely. It's
cracked.
definitely been like glued together very badly.
Lila's been very much like, Mom, just like gluing it.
But yeah, you guys head down the little elevator heading into like your area. It's not a huge area. Like I said, you're not in like a mansion or anything, but there's like a decent sized computer screen. There's two like mannequin stands for your costumes. Yours is still up there obviously while hers is empty. And you see like on the other side there's like a small like exercise area and like gym equipment for you guys to like train and stuff. But she heads right over to the computer and starts like logging in. And then as soon as she logs in, you see a satellite feed of space where there is just like this massive purple mass of energy that is just slowly moving from the moon towards Earth.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
That's not great. We heard about it very recently within the last few hours, and the trajectory puts it on um, course for Earth within the next half day. So we need to, yeah, all the heroes have been deployed to head off planet. There's been the heroes that can fly are already going up there that can survive space. While we have jets and planes and everything that can travel up there being set up now from Sword. So we have not much time.
So I'm going to space?
You're not going to space. We decided because we don't really have a choice. All the sidekicks and younger heroes are going to be staying back to protect the planet while we're gone. So you and those two friends of yours are going to be in charge of the city for the next couple days. You'll be fine. We haven't had anything happen recently in the city. I haven't heard from your dad, so he should be out of the picture. Just in patrols, you'll be okay.
Cosmic. Cosmic.
Yes.
You're going to space, Ma.
Yeah, I know. It'll be okay. Um we already have some heroes up there trying to contain it, but we're gonna need everyone. We don't know what this thing can do. It'll be fine.
I feel like you're missing the point.
No, I get what you're saying. I don't think this is your dad.
Oh no, I'm not well,
I mean, I hope it's not your dad. No, I don't think it's your dad. He's not that powerful.
yeah, that's funny. It's kind of weak. Okay. No, but no, I could help.
You cannot even fully control your powers yet because my powers that you got from me and the powers you got from dad don't like each other and keep being
Yeah, well,
very
it kind of took
erratic.
after your personalities now, didn't
You blew up a bus last week. You're lucky that there was no one on it.
my defense, in my defense, I had just finished watching the series finale of the show I liked, and it left on a cliffhanger, and I got very emotional about it. And I know I shouldn't be watching shows or reading books while walking if they're gonna give me, explosive
Yeah,
vibes. But I didn't
you
know it was gonna.
magnetized the whole bus towards you. When you got scared seeing it come towards you, you split it in half.
Would it?
In
Okay.
your civilian identity, you're lucky that I was able to scrub the CCTV cameras around.
So Stinger and Chelsea from Chelsea are gonna be there.
Yep, Stater and Chelsea from Chelsea. I believe Scorpion's getting Stinger set up. You know how strict he is. And then I believe Mega Woman was going to pick up Chelsea somehow because who knows where she is and she can get her pretty quickly. So
Yeah, $20 for pizza.
yes, here's $20 for pizza.
Thank you.
Okay,
I could have helped. I would
I
have been
know,
fine.
but
I
I
want to
need
see. Can we go see space another day?
once space is cleared and there's no threats. Sure, we can take a day trip to the moon and back. I have some business up there anyway, so
Oh, awesome! This would be great.
okay. But yeah, go get dinner and then get your costume on and head to I think they were meeting up in Scorpion's place. So here, he writes the address for Scorpion's lair. Just casually writes it out, directions how to get there.
It's like
Probably
map quest.
probably
It's like,
burn that when you're done.
oh, it's not gonna survive the day. Let's be
Yeah,
honest. I'm
just
gonna.
just make sure it's gone.
Yeah.
Last time I gave his secret lair away and it got out and he had to change, he got really pissed at me.
Oh wait,
Who did you
Scorpion's a lady.
Oh yeah, sorry. She got
Who
really
did-
upset with me. So
Who'd you give her address to? Why are you giving her?
I had to give it to one of the out of town heroes. They needed to get there and then they lost it and it was a big deal. So
Well, you didn't think that through.
okay, I'm gonna head out. You know what she gotta do. And she just
Have fun.
heads over to another elevator in the back that heads towards like your guys' hangar bay. She has like a mini like the X-Men jets, but like smaller.
Can you bring me a souvenir? Bring me
I
some of the purple energy. I want to see what I
No,
can do.
we're not bringing the purple
Yes!
energy.
Mom, wait. I think Lila goes to like her section where she like tries to take a bunch of souvenirs of weird shit that they get, and grabs a jar. It's like ma.
Bye,
Listen,
honey. And she's gonna
no, no, no,
use
no, no. She like
she uses an
throws it
adult
at her
move, and there's
mom.
just like 3 metal rods that just, like grab you and just magnetize you to the side until she
Just
leaves.
quickly throws the. Can I roll really quick to throw this jar?
Yeah,
to my mom?
roll engage the threat.
Messed up my gift. Engage the threat. Okay, that's fine. I I'm a I GM. I have a campaign of this game. How do I not know what to roll for engage?
It is plus danger.
Less danger. That's great. I +2 to danger. That's a 12.
Yeah, you see it go through the door right before the door shuts, and you just hear it like
Just
you hear
a
the
little
smack
bit.
of glass into a hand.
Just a little bit, please.
You hear a sigh just slowly fade away as the elevator goes up, and then the magnetic things just holding you just drop.
Ha. Oh, I could have moved those.
But yeah, as you get your costume on and get dinner ready before you head out, we will cut over to the next person initiative. So we zoom into Chelsea, not the person, the place in New York, as we see this figure in like. Actually, why don't you describe what is your character look like in your hero costume there for us?
Yeah, Chelsea is kind of waitingly patiently outside in an alley. Uh, she's wearing a gymnastics uniform that's kind of like a blue, silver, sparkly look. Um, and what looked to be kind of like a mix between, those shoes that have like the toes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, and like cheerleading shoes. They look very like comfy and agile. Um, she has her hair down in braids, and she is just like eyes wide with wonder, a huge smile on her face, as she's like kind of rocking back and forth on her toes, just over the moon, excited and full of energy.
Yeah, so you just got off school too recently, but you just went back home to throw your costume on and went out on patrol right away because you don't do your schoolwork right away. You do it like late at night. You don't get much sleep because you rather be out patrolling as much as you can. Um, as you're just kind of assessing where you're at right now, why don't you roll me a assess the situation roll? So add superior.
Okay. Ooh, 12.
Oh, yeah. So you're kind of scoping out the area and you hear an older woman yell help from across the street. And as you look out from the alley, you see a mugger has grabbed her purse and has started booking it down the road.
She takes off like full athletic run, um, just she's gonna parkour off any buildings or alley,
Yeah,
like alley
you
familiar.
chase him
Yeah.
down the road. He turns into an alley and climbs up a ladder. You follow him up, and you two just start running from building to building to building. Give me an engage the threat roll to see how you close distance with this guy.
That is a 5.
5. So mark experience or potential because that is a failure. So
Okay.
yeah, you're chasing this dude for a while, and he like knocks over some stuff on one of the roofs before you can see it. And as you like land, you kind of trip over it and tumble it, and like almost fall off the edge of the building, and he gets away.
Oh, not again.
You hear a chuckle from about 15 feet above you. Having a little trouble down there, and you look up to see a very muscular blonde lady, about mid 40s, with the inverse color in a Superman suit. So just red with a blue cape with a giant M on her chest. And she's just holding the unconscious guy like under her arm.
I'd rather have trouble than be trouble. Glad you got him.
It's okay. I was looking for you anyway. I kind of heard what was going on. Are you okay?
I'm good, as she like scrapes trash out of her hair. You're
So,
not you're not normally over here. Did I miss something?
yeah, I'm leaving planet today along with most of the heroes, like everywhere. Um, we need a couple of you to hold the fort down here in the city, so we're gathering you all up, and I was asked to grab you before I headed out.
You want to grab me to hold the fort of New York City?
Not just you. You'll have Vega and Stinger with you.
That makes sense, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's bad. We are going to be gone for a couple of days.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone. I'm actually gonna fly right up there as soon as I drop you off. So, do you need grab anything at your apartment? I'm gonna drop this guy off in like 2 seconds and be back. But
I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm always ready to go. And you see her kind of like have a little bit of hesitation, like almost people pleasing.
yeah. Well, tidy yourself up. I don't think you're hurt. You see her like eyes glow for a second. She's using like X-ray vision to make sure you're fine. You look fine. I don't see any breaks or anything. So yeah, you're good. I will be back. And then you see just as she says that, there's like a gust of wind, and it doesn't even look like she moved, and the guy's gone. So he's in prison, dropped off the purse. Are you ready?
I am ready, Mega
Okay.
Lady,
Mega woman. Thank
Mega
you.
Woman.
But she just like gingerly picks you up bridal style and just starts flying you through the city at a reasonable pace. She doesn't want to hurt you.
I love New York.
Yeah, it's a good here. Let me show you something cool before I draw. We have plenty of time. And she flies you up to the Empire State Building to give you like a grand view of the whole city.
I can see my apartment from here.
Yeah, it's one of the perks of being able to fly for sure.
Ah, it's so cool.
Yeah. We'll have to see if Scorpion can help you with your parkour skills. Maybe you can get up a little bit higher without tumbling, and then you can see more of the city that way too.
Oh, I would love that. And then I can hang out with Stinger. This is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, that kid could use some more people his age to hang out with. He's getting a little serious.
What? No.
Have you been around Scorpion much? She's
He's
starting to rub off on him, and it's not a good thing.
They're both so great. I love them so much.
Okay. Well, let's get you over there to them. I think she looks at like she like long sleeves on her hero costume. She pulls up and sees like a little watch. Vegas should be heading there soon-ish. But yeah, let's get you over there now, and then we'll get you set up. And she starts flying you down. And we will cut over to our last sidekick here as we zoom into what looks like a typical Batcave type setup. Not gonna lie, fucking massive underground lair. you came right home from school and get right down here, and you were in the middle of training already, as you're like hands wrapped, shorts. And on the other side of the bag is your mentor just holding it. Come on, we gotta get this in. We don't have much time. I gotta get out soon. So come on.
Oh, and yeah, I go forward and I just start, putting in some moves, like adding some leg shifts here and there because, trying to Stinger's like he's strong, but he's not as agile as he wanted. So he focuses more on footwork and
Mm-hmm.
jabs instead of like actual physical punches.
Give me an engage the threat roll. See how good you're
All
doing.
right.
You're training.
Ooh, that's 10.
Okay, not bad. Yeah, you're getting good hits on the bag. She's not really giving you too much criticism. She's like, oh, watch your footwork there. A little bit higher, a little bit faster, stuff like that, but nothing like too critical. You're proven. The others should be heading here soon. Like I've already informed you, I'm going to be heading out.
Oh,
You gonna be
heading
okay
out.
here? Yeah. You gotta head off planet for a few days, but you should be fine.
Hmm.
You're in charge. I don't really trust the other two too much. Chelsea's kind of still a newbie. Very inexperienced, doesn't have anyone looking out for her, and who knows how Lila's powers are going to work today. So just try to manage the group. I trust you to hold the fort down here.
As she says that, Stinger sort of like snaps into attention, very military like holding himself, and he goes, "May I ask a question, ma'am?"
Yeah.
I question the decision to have Lila as a part of this. With all due respect, you remember that her mom almost outed the Scorp Cave to a bunch of civilians, and her dad put me through a wall
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah. I know. We really don't have a choice. It's not that I don't trust you and Chelsea, but you guys could use a little muscle while we're gone too. Especially if her dad shows up again, or any other super powered villains. Like you guys can hold your own, but there's always a power curve, and I can't leave my full arsenal here for you to use. So
No. Understood.
but it'll be okay. We'll get you some setup, and she takes you over and starts fully stocking your utility belt. Not a lot of the weaponry. As you see, her suit has been outfitted in power suit mode. So like think Batman's power suit. Like there's just a buff version of this like scorpion-esque reptilian suit with like exo armor on it, and like every weapon and gadget in the cave is attached to this thing. I think there's some grappling line left, some caltrops. She starts just going through like very, very utility stuff. Like she does not even give you any of like the thrown weapons or her stingers or anything.
Can I have at least one Scorporang?
I can spare you one, I suppose. And she pulls. It just looks like a scorpion tail that's curved. That's just like cut off.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Make it count.
I will.
Remember what I taught you. You got to angle your wrists right, and there's a chance that it can come back to you too. So if you're not been slacking on your throwing training, then you shouldn't. That one should last you for a bit.
And then there's an audible pause. Of course I have.
I typically am not supposed to roll in this game, but I'm gonna roll Pierce the Mask on you. I call bullshit.
I will say I love masks. The GM should be able to roll more.
Yeah, I always add rolls in games where I'm not supposed
I
to,
do
just
too.
because like, okay, she rolled an 11.
Oh God.
Okay, well I got some time before they show up. Why don't we see how much you've been training? And she just takes you over to the range, and for like the next hour before everyone shows up, you have to just drill with these scorpion reins.
All right. Makes a fool of himself, but
There, much better. You see, your arms are literally shaking a little bit from how many times she's had you throw these without stopping. And as you're like cooling down, she hands you a water and a towel, so you like start to cool down. As you start to cool down, you hear the ding from the elevator, and as the elevator comes down, you see Chelsea has arrived with Mega Woman.
I was just because Stinger is not in his super suit yet. even like he's in the gym or workout clothes, he still has a mask on.
Full Robin. Just even when you're a
Yes.
civilian, you still have a mask.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah.
Scorpion, this place is even more homey than the last time I was here.
Serves its purpose. You up for this?
Absolutely. I am so excited.
Give me a take a powerful blow roll.
Take a powerful roll.
What is
So
happening?
you'll just roll 2d6 flat since you have no conditions yet.
Okay.
And you want to roll low for this.
I didn't. It's a 10.
Okay. So we're not going to do any of those because this is an actual combat phase. Let's see. She throws just like a spread of scorpion rains at you, and you're just like fully pinned to the wall like this, to like with in every place. Like there's like 5 just attached to you there.
You're
Not been
so funny,
practicing your
Scorpion.
dodging, I see.
You're just too good.
She looks at Mega Woman. Are you sure we need her? Like, do you like she doesn't say this to where you can hear, but she's like whispering it to her. She's like, do we really need her? Like but yeah, she like twists a gadget and like a little magnet pulls the scorpion reins back to her, and you just
Whoa.
collapse to the ground. Stainer, why don't you show her around? I'm gonna head up and talk business with Mega Woman and wait for Lila to show up. I don't want her coming down here right away.
Yes,
We need to
ma'am.
have a talk with her first.
Of course.
Y'all,
But-
the fuck?
But yeah, the two heroes head upstairs, and it's just the two of you left here. You see the computers are up, so you see a similar thing that was set up when I described at Vegas place with the monitoring the situation, so the two of you can see like the threat. A lot more detail here because this is like full Batman style computer, just fucking taking up a whole wall. You see a list of possible villains that are known with cosmic powers, including Lila's dad that could be behind this. You see heroes that are already listed as going up to space to fight, with some of them missing already from being up there. Like they went up there to fight it and they went off camera. So
Chelsea?
Stinger. Oh my gosh, aren't you so excited? I'm so excited to be here. Can you believe that they're trusting us with this?
It is a big responsibility. We must uphold it.
Ah, you are so wise.
Shall I show you around the Scorp Cave?
I want to see all the updates.
Of course. And it is literally like he does it in the driest way possible. It's like this is the armory.
Whoa.
Computer.
Oh, so cool.
Yes, it is. This is the computer room. We compute stuff here. And then here's the garage. We have the Scorp mobile and the Sting bike. I'm not allowed in the mobile yet.
But you could be, right?
Hopefully, once Scorpion trusts me enough.
I bet they do. You guys are close.
You can see there's like a yes, we are. Of course she trusts me. Perhaps. And you get for a second he considers stealing it for the mission if need be. And then instantly puts
yeah,
it aside.
the keys are hung up there in the garage. Just saying.
You see the eyes just narrows a bit.
I've never heard of this gun you speak of, Chekhov.
Yeah, and then eventually it finishes back in the control room, and Stinger looks at the list of like heroes. He goes, "This is a big situation."
I know. I can't believe they're all leaving. That purple blob must be real scary.
Do you have any idea who might be responsible?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Yeah, Stinger, you fought some like major villains being associated with Scorpion. Chelsea primarily just fights petty crime in in like their neighborhood. They've maybe had a few tussles with maybe some of like the like mafia style type like criminals, like a penguin or like a Riddler type occasionally, but even then they
Okay.
usually had help from you two or someone else around too. Because they're
Yeah.
very new to this.
Okay. Have you been practicing your parkour?
I have. I found the perfect little alleyway. It's actually in Greenwich, and we really don't like people practicing parkour there, but it's so perfect. So I think you're really going to see some major improvements for me this time.
Right. I look forward to it.
Have you been practicing? Are you going to get to keep what's the boomerang thing called?
Oh, the scorporang.
Is I see one in your belt now. Is that yours now?
Yes, and he looks really proud of himself, but still stoic. Yes, Scorpion finally trusts me with one.
That is so cool. I told you they trust you.
He's sort of like, perhaps. Oh, I suppose I should go put on my suit, and like he is still in his gym shorts, and
Yeah, just
no, he has.
full gym clothes, domino
Yep,
mask.
and then apparently the utility belt as well. So
hmm
yeah, wait here for a bit, and then he goes off and puts on his suit.
Yeah, as you head off to put on your suit, we will cut upstairs. As Lila, you just pull up in front of the Batcave or the Batcave, the Scorpion hideout, and you head down through the secret lair that your mom described. There's like really very detailed description. So yeah, you go to this house down in the alley. You go towards Hell's Kitchen, and you hang a right before you enter the area, and then you just take these stairs down for a while into the sewers, and then you just cut across. It's like a very detailed, and you get there, and as you open the door, you just see what looks like a pretty wide layout. There's like stairs at the end that lead up somewhere. And then you see like a big like living room area off to the right, and then you see like an office to your left, and in the office you hear talking. Yeah, I don't know, Megan, like, do we really want to, can we really trust the kids to stay back? Like, I'm happy to stay here and defend everything myself until you guys get back. Like, no, we need your smarts up there. Like, we don't know what this thing is. We've thrown some of our most powerful people at it, and now they're gone. They've disappeared, and things keeps growing. Like, we need all hands on deck. The kids will be fine for a few days. Lila's dad is below ground again. None of the other major villains are, I think, out right now of the asylum or the prison. We should be good. There shouldn't be any major threats. They should be able to handle petty crime for a couple days. Hey, if you say, you
Y'all
just
want a
hear,
slice of pizza?
yeah, you hear them cut off as you open the door. And Lila,
I brought snacks.
I see that.
Oh,
You got
also, my
your,
mom gave me really detailed instructions on how to get to your place. She said I should burn it, but I thought I'd just give it to you so you could take care of
she
that.
she flits her wrist and like a dart flies out and hits the note, pins it to the wall, and you just see it get burnt with acid until there's nothing left.
That's cool. See, that's why I gave it to you instead.
Yeah. Tell
I
your
brought popcorn
tell your
and Dr. Pepper, and I didn't know what kind of pizza everyone likes, so I got one cheese, one pepperoni, and one pineapple. And I brought M&Ms. I brought a lot of stuff.
I see that. Did you bring your hero suit?
Mhm. It's my
Okay.
backpack.
Why don't you head down? Just go past the stairs, and there's a door on the right underneath the stairs. Go down there. The other kids are down there waiting for you. We'll be with you in just a second.
Thanks, Scorpion. Just heads out.
Last thing you hear is, "Are you sure?" As the door closes behind you. Yeah, and as Stinger comes back fully dressed up in costume, and you guys are starting to chat again, you hear the elevator ding again, and you see Lila with just a fuck ton of food in her
Feels
hand.
hungry.
Oh my gosh, you're like my favorite person.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's pineapple.
Yes. See, I knew at least one other person doesn't want pineapple. Stinger probably doesn't eat it,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
Yeah, Stinger from where he's changing when he hears Chelsea said pineapples above you. You see Stinger disapproves.
Yeah, Stater, you're on a very strict regimen diet. Like you've already had your meals like prepared in little containers for you upstairs at the hideout.
Yes.
I was about M&Ms in like a protein shake mix or something, in
Ooh.
case that's what you do you what do you it's fine. I brought yeah. And I also brought Dr. Pepper. I didn't bring any other kinds of drinks because I figure you only drink water or the blood of those that displease you. So like
You can take a +1 to your nets roll knots for having a fucking prop next to you.
I always have
Just
this
have a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper off screen.
I was in a charity stream and one of the donation incentives was if you donate $1, Knox has to drink water for the next.
Wow.
Damn. I'll
Yes.
have to remember that for next time I run a game for you.
But yeah, Stinger eventually shows up in his full super suit. It basically looks like a derivative of Scorpion's one, except it's not as segmented or armored. A bit more like one meant for like an acrobat.
Yeah, you have like a thick like leather vest component to it, but the rest is like a lot of spandex and like reinforced spandex, but still like spandex like material around to promote agility and footwork.
Yeah, and the color is like a lighter green with a bit of red, and the logo on the chest is basically a scorpion's stinger, but arranged like an Ouroboros shape. It looks a bit weird. Like,
And as you put your costume on, roll me a d6, just one d6.
Nope. Okay. 5.
As you get your costume set up and you grab your actual utility belt and start moving stuff over that she gave you to supply it, you open the front patch of your utility belt and there's 5 more reins in there, but they're shaped like a scorpion's tail with the stinger part attached to it.
I can see for a moment he's like, yes, yes.
So yeah,
and then the stoic faces back out, and then he steps out.
Yeah, so you have one scorpion rein that's a little bit bigger, it's about like that big, and it's just a curved tail, like the full scorpion tail, and then yours are like half the size, and it's mostly the stinger.
The stingerangs.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, and so finally he steps. So, and for some reasons he's also done his hair. Like Robin always has that flop. He has that flop as well. Like that, and it curves up like that.
Yeah, Chelsea,
gelled.
he was only gone for like 5 minutes, but it looks like the sweat's completely gone from his hair and it's fully styled at the time that he was gone.
Yep. And that's like his gaze goes to Vega for a bit, and it's like, Vega, you're here in the Scorp Cave.
Mm-hmm. Stinger, you're stating the obvious.
How's your dad?
Wouldn't know.
Putting any other kids through walls lately?
I brought pizza.
Sorry, I'm on a strict diet.
My mom said I should only say nice things to people, so I'm just Chelsea, you look amazing today.
Thank you. I got my suit dry cleaned for the first time. So big changes happening.
Is there a dry cleaner for like superheroes, or did you just go to a regular dry cleaner?
I thought they would get their suits dry cleaned.
I mean, my mom does, but she knows a guy.
We'll get that later.
I'll give you their number. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool to get my suit dry cleaned at the same place as your mom.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll pulls out her phone. Hey Ma, know you're busy. Don't expect a response right away.
Yeah, if you guys have seen She-Hulk, it's that really fancy costume maker in that show. That's who exactly it is. It handles all that. It's that same person.
in the cave, Stinger's being a jerk, whatever. But Chelsea wants to get her suit dry cleaned. Can you text me the number and address? Thanks, love you. Don't forget my weird space stuff. Love you.
Yeah,
Bye. And
you
then
send the
takes a
mess
selfie.
you send all that. You put your phone away and you hear like you hear it vibrate and you go to look at it and it says message did not send.
Oh, there's no
Did,
service in space. There's no.
did you just try to
Oh,
send a did you just try to send a picture of the Scorp cave to
No,
someone
I tried
else?
to save this picture of me to my mother.
Stinger, you're so
As
you're
Lila
always
shows you the camera, as Lila shows you the photo, the full Scorp computer is in the background of the photo.
Maybe if you were a little less obsessed with your branding and didn't have fucking scorpions everywhere, it would be so obvious it's a scorp cave now, would it? Who else is
so
gonna see this? Who do you really need a constant reminder of your own
Uh,
like
who else will see it? The 3 dozen people that your mom inadvertently outed the location do does.
well then maybe you should have a more secure location. I just walked in. Literally, I just walked right in and
Mega Woman.
Mega Woman, thank you. Mega Woman and Scorpion. We're just having, like, oh, let me know the field. You sure you don't want me to stay behind? You
Good
know,
to know that you were eavesdropping as a hand is placed on your shoulder and you look over and see Scorpion behind you.
it's not eavesdropping so much as my brain goes a million miles per minute, and I didn't realize I was listening to something I shouldn't have been listening to until I opened the door. So it wasn't intentional.
Wait, who should stay behind?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Mega Woman has already head off. You hear from the monitor a loud boom, and you actually see Mega Woman is already in space on the monitors. And before the camera feed light goes off because her power light, she's shot by the camera so fast, like you just see a lot of shaking before it stabilizes again. Like I said, she's already headed off. Um, he just looks past the two of you and looks to Blake. Don't let them destroy the cave. She doesn't even subtly look at Lila, and just do your normal patrol tonight, and then show them the routes like that we do in the city. I gave you an updated schedule to cover all the territories in the city, based on crime rates. So it should be very efficient. If you touch the Scorpmobile, your training is going to be tripled for the next month.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
probably like that.
Just a side eye.
She just shakes her head. She's in full costume. She just walks over to the power suit and presses a button, and it like very much like Iron Man 2 just attaches to her. And then you see her start to lift off the ground with thrusters.
Oh, that's so much better than having to change out of my clothes.
Yeah, it's very convenient. I'm gonna head off. Like I said, don't destroy the place. And the skylight opens up, and she just rockets out of the cave.
You think I could make myself fly?
Oh, you should totally try while the roof is open.
Yeah.
Give me unleash your powers. I've never wanted someone to fail a roll more.
Yeah, I'll say Blake is halfway. I don't think that's a
So
good.
you
And then it
roll
happens,
with
whatever.
roll with freak.
Roll with freak. Okay. That's still rolling. Stop rolling. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god, it won't stop. Hold on. 14. I rolled a 12, but I have a +1 of freak plus my 1
Yeah,
after
so
that.
you see like energy start to like form around their body, and then you guys just like feel like the metal in the area shake as like the magnetism. Oh, she's able to just lift up in the air and flies out the hole.
Whoa.
I'm going to go check and make sure she doesn't destroy anything. And Stinger heads towards the elevator because he can't fly.
Yeah, you head out and you look up, and yeah, it's just like circling around the building that this place is under.
I'm like chasing a bird.
Not very inconspicuously, just not like 20 feet above the building, so very visible.
I'm like trying to fly with the birds. What's up?
Stinger's like, can you at least fly 5 blocks away and don't signal to everyone that something's happening here?
Sorry, can't hear you. I'm being cool.
For a second, you see Stinger pulls out one of the Scorporangs, like, no, control, puts it back.
Try me.
Love that. And as the two of you are fighting and you start to go the patrol routes for the night, nothing happens of note for the first night. And with that, we will take our break for about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back to see how their first full day as heroes on the job goes. Sure, it'll be fine.
It'll
Let's
be
go.
fine.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. So we left off with our young heroes all meeting up to be told that they were going to defend New York City for the next few days while their parents and mentors and all the other heroes, adult heroes, I should say, are off planet dealing with some weird purple cosmic energy that is slowly approaching the Earth. But with that, nothing happened of note that first night. At the end of the night, Stainer showed you two rooms that Scorpion had set aside for you guys to stay in the Scorpion lair for the
Uh,
next few days. Weirdly, clothes were already stocked in your exact sizes and the measurements in your room. Scorpion had fully laid out for you in the same in your specific styles and everything.
Oh, this is cool.
Chelsea,
if they're
you
staying in
very specifically, like where you have it, like you both have mannequins that hang your heroes' costumes up in your room. As you go into your room, there's a domino mask where your mannequin is. But yeah, you guys head to bed for the night. Wake up next morning. I'm assuming Blake's probably the first one up at the crack of dawn to get Ben to train in.
yeah, yeah. At 5 a.m. he's already up, and then he'll train until 6. Then he'll make breakfast for everyone, and he does all of it still in his domino mask. He went to sleep in his domino mask because there are people in the Scorp cave now, so he has to wear it.
So I do have a question we probably should have established earlier that I didn't think to ask. So everyone knows who Lila is.
Yep. But
Do
you're
we all know who Chelsea?
yeah, both of your secret identities are like you all know who you are. You guys don't know Stinger's real name.
Yes,
My
it's just
God.
Stinger. Yeah, so he'll just be like in like his sleepwear, like
Yeah, it's
boxers.
fully Robin from Teen Titans. Never
Yeah.
never out of uniform. Never know who he is.
Yep.
The domino mask only covers so much, Stinger.
It's effective.
Is it though? Is it?
He just looks at you for like a second. I made pancakes for you. And he continues cooking.
You guys have the best banter. It's so fun hanging out, just the three of us.
Kelsey,
Yes.
do you think that he poisoned my pancakes?
She is unsure.
I'd like to roll to assess
Assess the situation on the breakfast. Go for it.
Did you what do I roll for that?
It is plus superior, I
Fuck.
believe. Yeah, plus superior.
That's a 10. Holy, I'm gonna roll terribly on Monday.
Yeah, 10. You get to
You
ask.
are rolling
You
so
get to
good.
ask 2 questions, which is
Um,
you don't. I don't
guess.
use the list. You can just ask me 2 questions.
Okay. Were my pancakes messed with in any way?
I'll say that of course Stinger will not put poison in it, but the pancake, the shape is no, he did not put effort into. Like you look at Chelsea's plate of pancakes, it's like perfect circle with like maple syrup.
You got the first couple pancakes that he made, like those shitty ones. That when you first started making pancakes, those
Yeah.
first couple.
Yeah.
That's what you
You
got.
gave me first pancakes. Okay. Second question. I kind of feel like she partly wants to be friends, but also kind of partly wants to kick your ass.
Fair.
How 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 do I make you be my friend?
Oh,
We'll roll later to see how I can kick your ass.
Wow.
Yeah. So what could she do today to get on your good side?
Be a bit more responsible and actually wear your super suit.
Yeah, she's not doing it. Fuck you. She thinks about it and is like, you already know who I am.
It's like it's the principle.
yes, Stinger. I mean, it is just us hanging out here. You don't have to wear the mask.
Totally don't know what your face looks like.
Look, our secret identity is important. We have enemies out there.
That's so cute.
If our
He
secret
fight
identities are important, then why do y'all talk about mine all the time?
because we need to have you on surveillance because your dad put children through walls.
And like your parents are some of the most famous heroes. Like everyone knows who you are, Vega, right?
I-
Oh, you meant Lila.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The Lila part. No, I really don't. I don't know. No, I don't think many people know Lila is Vega. I mean, maybe I don't have the best, like, you know, my superhero identity doesn't look that different from my regular one, but at least I'm not just wearing a fucking domino mask.
And at that sort of like Singer finally finished cooking and he doesn't eat the pancakes. He has a those the thing that
Mhm.
Rocky Balboa drinks in the first movie
Oh
during
my
his workout
god.
scene.
Just AIDS? You're just drinking
Oh.
AIDS?
And
Yeah.
you made us pancakes?
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
your diet is just like you just put the aid for like literally a split second in the pan and then just dump it in the blender, throw in a bunch of protein powder supplements that Scorpion has specifically planned out for you, and just
Yep. And then he takes off his apron, which also has the Scorpion logo on it, and hangs it up. Everyone starts drinking.
So
yeah,
did you
it's just like
did you sell those?
How I said Mega Woman's like the inverse of Superman's colors. It's the same for this. It's just a lot of yellow with some like black trim.
Yeah, basically.
Oh man.
So do
Oh.
you know what fun is, or do you just
I have fun when the world is not in danger. Sips.
Just it's like
oh
sludge.
bestie, we're Gen
It's
Z.
like
It's always
fucking
in danger.
sludge.
Speaking of Chelsea, I've been meaning to ask. Your hero name is Chelsea, right? And your
It's
real name is Chelsea too?
well, my hero name is Chelsea from Chelsea because that's where I live now. Has a good ring to it and it's easy to remember.
Wait, question. Does Chelsea wears a mask?
No, the only difference is when they're like right now, their hair is just not in braids. Like their hair's just down. That's the only difference with them out of costume.
And sort of like you can see like Stinger's like computing some stuff in his head, and no one has ever figured it out.
No, there's a lot of Chelseas out there and they all kind of look like me if I'm being honest.
He's sort of like, I see.
You
That
do
is
have like 5 Chelseas at your private school, Blade, so it kind of made sense.
oh my God.
Private school, God.
Yeah.
Of course, he goes to private school.
Yeah.
You know,
He goes,
hide in plain sight.
you know what? That is actually genius. You see above Stinger approves, and then just randomly you see Stinger disapproves above Vega's head. Just
Look at
unprompted.
Lila, just disapproves automatically. Damn.
But I do agree with Lila. I think you need to learn how to have some fun.
I have fun.
Eat this last piece of pancake then.
He looks at it and it is like that dramatic moment, like I'm gonna roll for this.
Roll for peer pressure to eat a pancake.
Yeah. I'll roll this. I'll roll for mundane.
Roll for pancake.
Yeah, roll my
Yep.
day numbers.
Oh, I rolled a 6, so I succumbed to peer
Yeah,
pressure.
you fail. Mark potential, and you eat the pancake.
And
Like-
Chelsea like nudges Lila.
Like,
Yeah.
It's just a pancake, so it's not really that sugary for people who eat them occasionally. This is like the sweetest thing you've ever eaten in your life.
yeah.
And it
A
doesn't
single-
it's not even a piece that has the maple syrup on it. It's just a like a plain
It's
piece.
a dry
It's a dry piece.
Yeah, he eats it and is like, this is delicious. And then he turns away and a single tear comes up from his eye away from everyone. This is the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. You're the speech bubble.
You just
the thought
immediately
bubble.
go to a flashback in your mind of Scorpion and telling you the importance of watching your carbs and cycling them in the right way. You just calculate how many carbs you just ate in that pancake bite.
And then just instantly, immediately after the breakfast, he's doing 50 push-ups. Just gotta work that extra calories out.
So yeah, you guys go about your morning, eat breakfast, get ready to head out on patrol for the day. You guys can head out as a unit, or you can head out spread out and then meet back. What do you guys want to do?
Hmm.
I don't know. Am I allowed? Am I allowed to
I-
go on the other patrol?
Yeah. Stinger will go. Vega, you should scout from above. You can cover more grounds than us.
Are you doing this because you actually believe that, or are you doing this because you don't want me to be near you?
It's more efficient. There's an audible pause.
I'm gonna do it, not because you told me to, not because you told me to, but because I like to hang out the birds. I'm gonna go
Right.
hang out the birds.
Give me
Oh,
another.
Chelsea, do you want to ride?
Oh, yeah, and maybe you could like drop me off. I don't know, like maybe close to like Columbia University. No reason.
Okay, that's really specific, but okay.
Give me unleash your powers roll again for the flight.
Wait, what did you
Do I
roll?
still have +1 or no?
No, that was just for your. Wait, did you roll
No,
since then?
I did.
Yeah, so
That's
no.
that's a 6.
Ooh.
Yeah, some mark potential.
Yeah.
You go to fly again. You grab Chelsea, and you guys rocket into a building next to you.
Oh,
Wait, smash through?
No, just like no, not that fast. It's like imprint into the building. Like you can see their imprint of the two of them in the side of the building where they crash
Okay,
down.
I'll work on that before I give rides.
Lila, mark a condition.
I like the
I'll
idea.
let you choose, but mark a condition.
Oh my god.
I like the
Fine.
idea. I like the idea after they get smacked and then they start like falling a bit. Stinger just helps Chelsea with the grab, like at least they got the free fall.
I'm gonna mark insecure because Stinger's giving her a complex here.
Yeah, as you do that and you use the grappling hook, you actually catch Chelsea before she lands, but Lila just
Yeah. No,
face
the best
prints.
part is Stinger as he swings down, he passes Lila Vega first and deliberately doesn't help. And then just grab onto Chelsea.
Yeah, we all acknowledge here. I think Stinger actually is a villain. Stinger sure as hell's acting like a villain.
But yeah, after that failed attempt at flight for the moment, the three of you head off on your patrol and heading towards Columbia. You're kind of already near that area of the city. As you guys are approaching the campus, everyone roll assess the situation.
Assess the
That's
situation.
superior.
Yep, superior.
Oh, I'm gonna get so much potential besties. Yeah, that was a
Oh
one.
yeah, I should mention since this is a one shot, you get an advancement for 3 XP, 3 potential instead of 5. So if you had 3 in this, you can get an upgrade.
Oh. I
Keep
rolled
that in
a
mind.
10.
8.
1. Damn. So you would roll a 2 and you have a -1.
Oh,
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, you're pretty shooken up. You're kind of feeling you're in your own head right now after embarrassing yourself like right away on your first day of patrol. And you're kind of just like looking like head down as you follow the two of them around, not really paying attention. The two of you, as you like are just starting to approach campus, you see civilians running from campus, like running from the quad, and you hear like what sounds like lasers, and you see like the areas like stuff around the areas like floating around the quad that they're running from.
There's a situation down below.
yeah, that's very obvious. Let's go.
Yep.
Who's
Keep up,
gonna
Vega.
follow?
Stinger jumps off the building and start grappling himself
Yeah.
like Arkham style.
Chelsea follows and you see her she has little white gloves on and they begin to glow and she kind of like follows like Spider-Man style to do like a little bit of a calculated leap.
Nice.
Ooh.
Lila takes the stairs.
Love it.
After that, she's like,
Yeah, once you get to the street, though, you can do your one thing you do. So you run down the street, and anytime there's a car, you like kind of magnetize yourself towards it just to speed you up a little bit.
Yeah.
As you're running, and you
It's
all three arrive in the quad to where you see 2 villains attacking just the university itself. You see some civilians already hurt. Some of the buildings are pretty like burning, and you see like stuff being telekinetically picked up and thrown through stuff. The 2 villains you see you see a man in a wheelchair with the wheels have like spikes on them, and the wheelchair's floating like half a foot off the ground. Bald head, older gentleman, in about his 60s. And next to him with like a visor that goes across his face and like a leather jacket, red shirt with a giant X down the middle. About your guys' age. You recognize Dr. Javier and how did I say how to pronounce this? Polyphemus.
Oh my god. I love it.
That's the actual name from the Odyssey. I love it.
Yep.
I needed a name that wasn't Cyclops.
Oh my god.
As soon as
Alex,
you
this
as
is
soon
the
as you
problem, it's
mention
not
as soon as
is.
you mentioned that I had to. But yeah, you guys recognize these as the doctor who teaches at the Academy for Exceptional Pupils, a villain academy up in Westchester, New York, not too far from where you and your mom
It had
live.
to be close to life.
Yeah, you guys live. I mean, your mom primarily lives there to keep an eye on them because like they've never been found out because the doctor always just erases all the evidence. But yeah, you see the two in broad daylight just fully attacked on Columbia University.
Oh. Wait,
Or, like
so
every
I
once in a while, Lila gets like letters from them, like "You have been accepted." She's like,
Yeah,
"Yes!"
every year, every like June, you get an acceptance letter trying to get you to join.
so I have a move called Been Reading the Files, where if I encounter important superpower phenomena for the first time, I can roll superior to learn important details.
Yeah, give me a superior roll, see what you learn.
All right. Oh, I rolled another 10.
Okay, you can ask me 2 questions.
Okay. Wait, on a hit, tell the team one important detail I learned from my studies.
Oh, and just a hit or like a because there's a
Yeah,
difference
on a
between a
hit.
hit and a like a 10. So
Yeah.
So let me bring it up.
Oh.
I can bring it up for me.
Wait, a hit is 7 to 9, right?
Yeah, hit 7 to 9.
Okay, so then I can tell the team one important thing I learned from just studying, and if I roll 10 plus, the GM, I can
Okay,
ask
so
the GM
I
a
still tell
follow-up
you
question.
something, and you can ask a question based on what I tell you. Okay.
Yes.
So let's see. Okay, so I think the main thing here that you would immediately clock, the doctor never comes into the field. Like typically, like his power set's known because Scorpion just fucking knows everybody. But he more focuses on recruiting into school and training and stuff. Usually, it's a team led by I can't even pronounce it. Polyphemus here and like the exceptional men that kind of go with them. You know, like Bobcat and Thunderbird. You know, the whole crew.
Thunderbird and actual.
Yeah, but this is just Jean Grey, just a different bird.
And there's Light Dog, I guess. I don't know.
There's Blink, which is just Nightcrawler.
I love this.
But yeah, you usually it's usually a team of them, and they're usually more focused on recruiting or like stuff outside of the city because they try to avoid Mega Woman. But Mega Woman's not here, so.
Oh. And
then
then
you can
for
ask me a follow-up question.
my follow-up question, how many active members of the Exceptional Men are there currently?
There's 7 currently, besides the leader here.
Okay, so that means there are 5 unaccounted for, and they
There's
might be
6.
around.
There's 6 unaccounted for. I'm not counting the professor as one of the 7, or the doctor, I
okay.
should say.
All right. In that case, as we approach this group, I'll just say to the team, "This is strange. The doctor doesn't usually come out into the field. Something big must be happening. Be careful."
You too, Stinger, be careful.
I will.
Eh.
Stinger disapproves.
So Mass typically doesn't have an initiative, but to make it easier to just track it, wasn't everyone
It's so much easier to
Yeah,
do
everyone
this.
roll 2d6 and add your danger to it.
Okay.
I got a 10.
I rolled 8.
So
7.
10.
10 for Lila. An 8 for Blake.
Chelsea
Chelsea.
is 7, my bad.
Chelsea 7, got it.
Yeah, Masks is like, it's fine. Just say what you want to do.
A lot of
And it's
games like that are
eh.
like that, like, oh, it's cinematic. But yeah, it's cinematic. Like, you can pop in if you want to do something, but at the same time, like,
Yeah,
It's
it's
easier.
like for players who are not used to it, they won't speak up. I've noticed.
Yep, that's also why I do it too.
me-
Yeah, it just makes it a little easier to like get everyone to be involved because you'll have people that just
Yeah.
sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, I can do this, I guess," and then there's already been like 4 rounds of combat.
Mm.
But yeah, so Lila, as you catch up to the two of them and you see the situation, what would you like to do?
No, I can't do that. Oh god.
What are you planning to do?
No, no, why'd you have to make the villain the guy in the wheelchair?
Oh, okay.
No.
It just hit me. I was like, wait.
No, okay.
No.
Anyways, I'm not gonna touch that. So Polyphemus has a
Wow.
visor on, right?
Just trending in the news. Vega, ableist. Wow. So fucked up.
I'm not gonna even go there. So I'm gonna go to Polyphemus. Would I know kind of roughly what their powers are?
Yeah, you wouldn't know their powers because they're your uncle.
Yep, I fucking knew you were gonna keep it.
It's just they're probably like a year or two older than you, but technically your uncle.
Yeah, oh my god, if fucking Gabe Summers shows up. Okay. No, yeah. So, in that case, we're family. I'm gonna like throw a car at them.
Throw a car at him. Okay, give me
try.
unleash your powers.
I'm gonna sure try.
That definitely is more than just direct engage a threat. You're gonna toss a fucking car.
So,
Okay, what'd you roll? A 4? Okay.
The car hits Blake.
yes.
So you reach back and grab a car and it shakes and explodes. As the metal just grinds and goes through the engine.
Oof.
That tracks. Hi, Uncle.
You know my villain moves. He looks at you. He's like, "Oh, you're here. Okay, we don't have to worry about anything. I thought there was a threat nearby.
Oh, go fuck yourself, okay? I'm gonna tell Grandpa.
Go ahead. Who gives a shit?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to attack you. Give me a take a powerful blow as you see him turn the dial on the visor and a beam of energy shoots at you.
Take a powerful blow. It rolls with.
So you'll roll +1 because you have one condition right now.
Okay, +1.
Uh.
Oh, right. This is the one we want to roll low on. Okay.
Yep, you want to roll
Yeah.
6 or lower on this.
Is the beam red or?
It's red. It's
Wait,
not
so
it's not even any different. It's
do
red.
you use a label for it?
Nope. You roll 2d6 plus however many conditions you have.
Okay. 7.
A 7.
Oh.
Okay. You get to choose
I rolled a
one.
6.
You can lash out verbally, provoke a teammate, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a
easy.
condition on them.
Provoke teammate.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
You don't want me to read the rest of the options? You want to go for that right away? Go for it. What are you going to do as you get shot
Hey,
at?
Blake, your lair smells like elderberries and scorpions a hamster.
I was you don't know his name, but
Oh yeah. Hey, Sting.
Alright.
Okay, so Blake, you get -1 to your next roll.
Oh my god.
And it is your turn. As you hear that, you're like, you see her dive behind a car to dodge out of the way of the beam and just yell it out at you like it's your fault.
Yeah, and then yeah, a Stinger will be parkouring and grappling himself towards the duo, and as he does, he'll just say, "Keep collateral damage to a minimum, Vega," and then he flies forward, and he's going to attempt to punch Polyphemus in the face, and sort of like as he gets close enough, he goes, "Polyphemus, your brother around?" As he just
Right.
try to punch him, try to remove the visor.
Give me directly engage a threat.
All right. Okay, it has begun. I rolled a 4.
Okay, mark potential. Let's see. So you're gonna take a condition. We'll say you're gonna take hopeless. As you dive in and do that, he just kind of moves his head out of the way, and you overshoot. And instead, he knees you in the sternum, and then blasts you away with an optic beam as you fly across the quad. I
and
don't.
smash into like a car.
I mean, if my brother was able to smack you out of the way without paying attention, you're not much of a threat, kid.
This is the second Vega family to put me through something. Literally.
Yeah, you just get imprinted into a van on the side of the street.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make him move bad this time. I keep saying the professor. This is a different character. The doctor. He is a
Yep.
doctorate. Okay, he's more advanced than old Xavier. Let's see. So, he is going to. I need Vega to roll me 2d6 plus freak.
But plus freak?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I was literally just rearranging my things.
No, you're good.
Because I took it in, I took a thing.
You already hit 3 potential.
My last 3 moves.
Oh my god, what did you take?
Rearranging my labels.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Plus freak. Oh, fuck, I just added my freak. Do I want to roll high on this? I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7? Okay. So it's not going to stick, but it's going to be your next action. As you feel something assault your mind, as you see the doctor raise 2 fingers to his hand, and you hear in your head, if you're not going to join us willingly, then I'm going to have to do this the hard way. And you just feel like tendrils start to like encroach on your mind. I'm controlling your next action. So Chelsea, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I see him like making eye contact with like intense eye contact
Yeah,
with
he's
Layla.
staring right at Lila, Lila, and you see Lila is just like stopped moving.
Can I just go and dodge in front of her? And just say, "Hey, look at me."
You want to try to break her out? Give
Yeah.
me a comfort or support roll. So roll mundane.
Okay. She like cartwheels in front of her. Okay, that is a 7.
Let me think. It's a partial success. You can break it by making eye contact with him and being put under it yourself, or you can hit her and give her a condition. You don't think
Oh.
just the toxin's not getting through. You see 2 options. You can turn around and take the gaze to yourself, or you can just like punch her in the face.
I think Chelsea's the type that would be like, "I can take it."
Okay.
And just like really stare him down, and her brow furrows, and you just hear her whisper behind to Lila, "You got this. Don't let him do this to you."
The difference between Chelsea and Stinger.
Yeah, as you see, you can like watch in from your mind's eye, not control. Like you're getting prepared to just blast your teammates, and then you feel it recede as you feel it latch on to Chelsea, and you see Chelsea turn around and look at you again, and her eyes are just red.
Oh.
And with the villain move, I'm gonna need Lila to take a directly, or not directly, take a powerful blow as Chelsea's gonna swing on you.
Okay. That's a 6.
6 is good. A
And
6
you
is
still
good.
get potential.
Okay.
So.
A 6 is good. Mark potential, and you're able to dodge. So yeah, you can see that Chelsea fighting it. Like it's a very slow, very overly choreographed swing, and you're able to just duck under it and roll past her. And it is your turn.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. It's not able to be attacks first. I'm going to take his. I'm gonna try to push his wheelchair.
Just use your
away.
magnetism and push them away. Okay, give me unleash your powers.
Let's go. That was an 8.
An 8. Okay, so you can either mark a condition, or I'm going to tell you something that happens that makes it unstable or temporary.
Yeah, let's go. You tell me. Tell me
Okay.
something bad.
So you push him back about 20 feet before you feel the control slip off. You feel like the wheelchair has some type of like anti-magnetic thing that he just engaged.
It's not fair.
gonna take a lot better than that. Have fought your mom on a regular basis. You're just like a baby version of her. If only you
That's
would have
supposed to be an
accepted my if
insult.
only
I'm a
you would have
teenager.
accepted my training, and he's gonna use one of his moves to use telekinesis on the environment, and you look back to see a car coming at you. Take a powerful blow, please.
Come on, come on, come on. So that was a 7.
Oh no,
Okay.
man. Vega's getting hammered hard.
So the provoke a teammate one's not going to be applicable for this one because you just took a car to the face. So I'll let you either you give ground and they get an opportunity on their next turn against you, or you can take 2 conditions.
Oh,
I'm gonna take 2 conditions.
Okay, so yeah, you guys see a car just float over and just slam like roof down on top of Lila. And you see Lila go through the roof of the car and it's just in the car.
Yeah.
oof.
Okay, Blake, what are you gonna do?
All right, Stinger's gonna pull himself out from the imprint in the van, sees Vega absolutely getting wailed, and look, as much as he sort of like has issues with Vega, he's also technically the leader of this team and must protect the teammates. So he's gonna charge straight at the doctor.
Okay.
And then he's going to, as he gets close, he's gonna take out a couple of his his stingerangs, and he's gonna throw it and try to like hit against the hinges of the wheelchair to make it destabilize, so that
Okay.
he falls onto the ground.
Give me directly engaged threat.
Okay.
It's got really fucking
Oh, 10.
Okay, 10. You can choose 2. So you said you wanted to disable his wheelchair, so I'll take that as one of them. That'll create an opportunity for your allies. In addition to that, do you want to resist their counterattack, take something from them, or impress, surprise, or frighten someone?
I will wait, impress someone, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing that gives him like a +1.
It's just like goes forward for you, yeah.
Okay, I guess I will attempt to, I guess yeah, Chelsea, you said that your character is like new, right? So yeah, I will give you the forward, just showing off some moves to inspire your next round.
We'll say actually you doing that since you chose that as an option. Seeing the inspire in action of him just fully attacking this person, you snap out of it and you won't lose your action since you already lost your reaction anyway.
Whoa, so cool.
His
But
hair
yeah.
flops dramatically.
As the doctor falls out of the wheelchair to the ground and looks up at you, I mark the angry condition because he is very pissed off, and he is going to let's see. Okay, you see him lift 2 fingers up to his head again, and I'm going to need you to take a powerful blow as you see a bunch of civilians from nearby mind controlled rush you.
Oh god.
You see 4 of them.
Oh, I rolled a
And-
9.
And Chelsea, give me a assess the situation roll. So roll superior.
Okay.
You rolled a 9. Okay, so you can either lash out at one of your teammates, you can give ground, or you can struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Well, I think I'm gonna give ground. Like I see those civilians coming out to me, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
everyone,
you're like
stay back.
they're fully attacking you, and like you're just like dodging. They don't know how to fight. They're just being like puppeted. So like you're distracted as you're trying to just like not
Yeah, and
mess
I
them
don't
up.
want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt them as well. So
Would you roll in your roll, Chelsea?
10.
Your dad's one of those civilians.
Oh,
well, this just keeps escalating.
Holy shit. This really is a family affair.
Hey, I tell people to give me backstories, even if it's the one shot. I'm gonna get everything involved. We're gonna deal with this.
am I allowed to move now?
It
or,
is your
like,
turn.
do
It is
anything?
your turn now. Yeah, you see your dad and you see 3 of the other professors all attacking Stinger
Yep.
with those same red eyes that you just had recently, just like 2 seconds ago.
Can I try to go help get Stinger out, even if it's just like dragging his hand away and like pulling him up towards a building?
Yeah, give me roll defend. So roll plus savior.
Oh, it's not good. 5.
Okay, mark potential.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, so doesn't say what happens if you fail completely. So let's see what we're gonna do here. Can you mark um mark hopeless as you go in? You get Stinger out of the way. You kind of push him out of the way, and you turn your head to look back at the civilians, and your dad punches you across the face.
Ooh.
Oh, damn it. This is not the family reunion I wanted. Stinger, get to high ground.
And you look over at the doctor and see him chuckle, and then your dad's mouth opens up. He's like, such a
Ooh.
disappointment.
And for the first time, like, she doesn't have a smile on her face.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lila, you're up. I literally used the villain's reaction just to make Chelsea cry.
Oh my god. Okay. Stinger's fine. So, okay. I don't think that Lila knows that this is Chelsea's dad.
Mm-mm.
So Lila's okay. Every time we've tried to use mom's powers, it hasn't gone well. So I'm gonna try to put this person into a wall.
You use dad's powers.
Wait, you're gonna put Chelsea's dad through a wall?
Yeah.
I love this. Okay. You use your dad's powers and you're okay. You can add +1 to this roll.
Okay. 12.
So yeah, you're reeling from that hit, Chelsea, and like you look up, you hear that, and you're upset, and then you see a blast of what color is your power energy? Green.
When using her mom's powers, it's blue, and when using her dad's, it's green.
Yeah, so
It's
you
switched.
see a wave of green energy knock all 4 civilians through a wall, including your dad.
Dad!
Dad. Oh shit. Oh. I'm sorry.
It's okay. He's safe now, maybe.
Let's see. We're gonna do. So I don't think you didn't really go after them specifically. So I don't think they're going to take attachment yet. So Blake, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
All right. So Stinger will follow what Chelsea suggested and get up to high ground and as he does, what is Polyphemus doing currently?
Still just blasting stuff and trying to keep you guys back at the moment.
All right. So I'm gonna get up to the high ground with the grappling hook pulls up, and then I'm gonna do the Street Fighter downward kick right at Polyphemus's head.
Okay, directly engage the threat. Go for it.
Yep. And as he does that, he sends a private message to the ambulance for civilians injured. need medical attention. Just clicks automatically sends. Oh, I rolled an 8.
An 8. So let's see. I think that means you get to choose one. I believe. Yep, you get to choose one. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity, or impress, surprise, or frighten them.
I'll take something from them.
Okay. You wanna? What do you want to take?
I don't know if this is allowed because it's his powers. I'm gonna in my downward kick, I kick him against the side of the face and knock his visor off his head.
You can knock his visor off.
Yeah.
Don't know how much familiar you are with Cyclops and X-Men, but we'll see what happens on his turn.
No. Don't knock the visor.
Okay, so we're gonna mark angry for him. You do take a condition back because you traded blows, so take a condition. You can choose since you attacked.
All right.
And he's gonna
I know it's
react.
bad.
He's gonna react and fire a beam of uncontrolled, concentrated energy at you because he can't control it anymore. So take a powerful blow. Add your conditions, and then add one more.
All right.
Because this is a little more volatile now.
Does Lila have a reaction?
Not yet. Nope. She just went.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10. Okay, so here's what you can choose from. You can remove yourself from the scene. You can lose control of yourself or your powers, or you choose 2 options from the 7 to 9 list, which includes mark 2 conditions, give ground to the opposition, or lash out at a teammate.
If I choose the, ooh, that's dangerous. I think I'll give ground again. Get knocked back.
Okay, so you give ground, and you gotta choose one other one from that list at the end. So you have to lash out at one of
Uh-huh.
your teammates or take 2 conditions.
All right. I'm gonna lash out at a teammate. Vega,
Okay.
do something about your uncle.
As you see, Stinger is just blasted back from the force of this beam. He dodges most of it because it's so uncontrolled, but he flies across the quad.
Yeah, and I smash into the same van that I
Yeah,
was smashing
same
just
van,
now.
but just like right next to the imprint the first time.
Yep. And I'll mark insecure and guilty because I have made his him more powerful.
Sounds good.
Powerful, unstable.
Yeah, a little bit both. Chelsea.
She's going to just slowly get up and like
Got a
wipe.
raid.
Oh, hello, hello. She's gonna wipe the blood from her nose and just smack it onto the ground and look down at her dirty uniform now, and look up with to Lila, putting the smile back on. I saw Stinger weaken the wheelchair. Don't hold back. And I'm gonna use the move to help a teammate. And I'm gonna stay by her to help her with the physics to find the weak spot and the angle she should be like attacking from.
Okay, so you're using. Is that one of your playbook moves?
Yes. When you help a teammate, you can spend 2 out of the team pool to add +2 to their roll.
Okay, perfect. So you do get 3 team in the team pool because there's 3 of you, so you can use 2 of that for now. So you run to. Where's that at? Here. Okay, cool. You help teammates spend 2 team 1 tools through the roll. Perfect. So yeah, Lila, it's back to you. You got +2
Okay.
to your next roll. What do you want to do?
I think she's gonna just go, okay, you just angle me and put her hands out.
It's 45 degrees. 45 right here.
Just
I'm
put your
holding my
hands
arm.
on my shoulders and move me.
And she's gonna like direct Lila like right in sight, trying to like do those calculations in her head to
Where are
find
you
that weak
directing
point.
her?
To the point that Stinger weakened earlier.
Okay. Then in this case, she'll use mom's powers and she'll try to just pull everything apart and
Just pull the
shatter it.
wheelchair apart completely?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
It
for it.
feels so bad.
So roll Unleash Powers, add your freak, and add +2.
Okay, that's a 10.
A 10, yeah. You shatter this wheelchair
I'm in
into
tears.
little tiny pieces.
How does Professor Javier respond?
He just shakes his head and looks at you, eyes glowing a little bit. He's going to use his move, the environment of telekinesis, and he's going to turn that into shrapnel and throw it all at you. So I take a powerful blow, both of you, because it's wide enough of a spread. It's going to go for both of you if you guys are right next to each other.
Four.
Oh.
4 is good for take a
Oh.
powerful
Yeah,
blow.
4 is good.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
So
Okay.
you dodge out of the way. What did you get there, Lila?
You add conditions.
You do add conditions.
Got a 14.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
What do you want to do? You can choose 2 options from the 7 to 9 list. So lash at that one. So
Yeah.
you got lash at a teammate, give your opposition ground, or take 2 more conditions. You can choose 2 of those options. As you're just littered with shrapnel from the wheelchair you just broke.
I'm gonna take 2 more conditions and just bump that up and lash out.
How many conditions are you at now? Oof, okay. You're at 4
Because
conditions.
technically the one I had picked earlier was I think I broke it by also by lashing out at Stinger. Because
You did.
I think that's how you remove that specific condition.
Yep.
So she had angry and insecure again, and now she's adding guilty and afraid.
And you said you're gonna lash out was the other option.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which
so
breaks one of those conditions.
it breaks one of those conditions, but who are you lashing out at?
Oh, we know.
Of course.
We know. Goddamn, for how big your freaking brain is and how much you're supposed to know, you didn't think that maybe breaking the visor would make things worse. No wonder your mentor doesn't trust you or anything.
Oof. I uncheck insecure and check it back again.
Love that. Okay. Let's see. It is going to be Stinger's turn.
Okay. So seeing how much more dangerous he accidentally made Polyphemus, he is going to do something extremely reckless. Here he obviously feels guilt because guilty. It says make a sacrifice to absolve your guilt. Can I pull like a really like self-sacrificing move against Polyphemus?
Yeah, give me
No.
directly engage a threat. You're not allowed to take the avoid blows if you succeed. You can't take that
All
option.
right. Yeah, I'm just gonna charge right into him, and I'm just gonna tackle him to the ground and beat his face and bruise both his eyes shut.
Okay, go for
Oh
it.
my god.
Very brutal, just like your
Yep.
mentor. They'd be proud.
Yep. Oh, wait! I just realized we forgot to do team pool.
You get a total of one for each person, so there's one left in the pool right now.
Okay. Wait, 3, 2. I'm at 7. Oh wait, team pool will not help me here. Yeah, I rolled a 7.
Okay, so yeah, you can pick one. You can't pick the avoid blows, but you can choose one of the other options. So you can either take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress. But since you're trading blows,
Yeah.
and they only have one condition left, tell me what happens as you are going to get blown back from the just after effects and they condition yourself. But how do you knock out Polyphemus here?
Yeah. Now I see him blast both Chelsea and Vega, and again his complex sort of comes again. Again he's supposed to be the leader, and his team is getting smacked around, and so and part of it is his fault for making Polyphemus more dangerous. So he's just gonna charge straight at. I would say the take the blow is as he charged forward, Polyphemus aims it at him and smacks him in the chest. He just continues charging forward while the blast is against, and it sort of like burns off like the front part of his suit and burns his skin behind. Then tackles him to the ground and just start doing that onto his face until his eyes are bruised shut and he's knocked out.
Yep, you hear a couple thuds, his head smack into the ground, and then just a large snap as he hits some cement from the sidewalk and just goes unconscious.
All right. So that means I get to uncheck guilty for that, but then I instantly check afraid.
Yep.
I check angry because I am pissed off.
Sounds good. And we'll move over to Chelsea. Polyphemus is down. It's just the doctor sitting on the quad of
Oh
the
my
crowd.
god.
Seeing this, she'll give Layla a good pat on the back and then run over to Stinger just to check to see if he's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
he has like burns all over his chest. He's like kneeling on the ground, like trying to recover.
She's gonna like lift you up, and she's stronger than she looks.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's the Stinger that I know. Yes, do it again. And I'm gonna do a team move. Whenever you share a triumphant celebration with someone, tell them how awesome they are and add one to the team pool. And if
Ooh.
you tell them how awesome, if you tell me how awesome I am, we add one more to the team pool.
Okay. Stinger is not someone who's very good at giving compliments. He's not used to it, to receiving it. So as you sort of say that he hold on a second, or did I
Yeah, I
mishear
did.
that?
Yeah.
Something
Oh, okay.
triggered on my OBS. You're good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and so receiving a genuine compliment like that, it hits him in the heart, and he's gonna go. You're doing good too. I can tell that you will be a great hero one day. Just keep it up.
Okay. We're gonna move.
And he gets a second win.
We are gonna move over to the doctor. So let's see, what does he want to do here? knocked out his minion. He's going to use telekinesis, lift Polyphemus in the air, and pry his eyes open with his
Oh God.
telekinesis and aim at Stinger.
No.
So Stinger, take a powerful blow, please.
Does Lila have a reaction now?
Sure. What do you want to do?
It's cosmic energy. Lila's gonna try to see if she can
Give me a defend.
absorb it.
Yeah, give me a defend roll.
Oh, defend.
I kind of want this to fail because I like the idea because you're holding me in your arms and I'm saying you'll be a good hero too, and I just gets knocked off from your hand.
Defend is with. I'm looking at. I just remembered I have a spreadsheet with the answers to how to do this stuff. All right. Oh, it's plus savior, and I don't have good savior. Okay.
Uh-oh.
You said plus. Oh, and I have. Oh, you're screwed, bestie. I'm sorry.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7.
Cool.
Okay, so on a 7 and 9. Let's see, a 7 and
Oh,
9.
I forgot to add like 2
You cost
potential.
to expose yourself to dangerous for the situation.
You know what?
So you can add a team to the pool. You can take influence over someone you protect or clear a condition, but you are going to expose yourself to danger. So you're going to take a condition.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna clear condition.
Okay, cool. So you're just going to tank the hit, get a condition, clear at the same time, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
As you tank
Are
the hit.
we? Oh, sorry. Are we allowed to take influence at this point?
Sure.
I have influence over Vega.
Oh, you can. I think it would just give them a. I don't think it would push them
You
to
could
a
shift
10.
my
Okay.
labels.
You
That's
could
the
shift
way
their
I'm gonna-
labels, but yeah, the bonus wouldn't be enough to pump them up to a 10, I don't think.
Got it.
So,
Okay.
because you can give a +2, but they're at a 7, right? So yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, because
Mm.
technically you both have influence over me.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, you see that, you tank that energy and you feel energy in you, and it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna just throw it all back at the professor.
Exactly, I was hoping you do. So unleash your powers, roll freak, and add 1 because you have a little more energy in you to funnel back at him.
That's an 11.
Okay.
Oh.
So how do you finish this fight against this poor handicapped man sitting on the quad?
What have we become?
To be fair, it's evil Professor Xavier, those who just joined in and don't know why they're attacking a handicapped person.
Context.
Context. I think it's not even so much like without thinking. She has all this energy, and it's kind of like when what happened with the bus and everything. She's just she's angry, she's insecure, she's guilty, she's afraid, she's done with Stinker's bullshit, and she just screams and everything turns green. And all that energy just throws itself at the professor.
Yep, and you hit the professor with this wave, and it even hits your uncle as well, and they both slam into the ground. And as they slam into the ground, the green flash goes out, and you can all blink and look again. Android parts everywhere where the two bodies are, like robotic parts. And as they break apart, a little hologram rolls out from one of them and turns on, and it's a hologram of your dad.
Who's dad?
Your dad.
What?
Honey, you did so well. I knew this would be the perfect training opportunity for you. I got some of my friends. We got that whole thing up in space. They got all the heroes away. I'm so proud of you. If you're seeing this, you did it. You're successful. I'm so proud. Oh, I can't wait for us to fight. It's going to be so great. We're going to have such a great time. I had cameras up, so watching the whole time. So funny that Stinger kid got thrown into a bus again. So great. Perfect. Keep up the good work. I'm so proud of you. Who cares about the collateral damage? You're heroes. That's your job to take care of that now. See you soon. And it bleeps out.
This your Stinger is like your dad is. Chelsea, can you put me down, please?
Oh,
Thank you. Your dad just instantly turns is like it's just a personality shift. Your dad did all of this for a training session, and he gestures at all of the destruction
As
I'm
around.
sorry.
as the
I'm sorry.
hologram
You
stops
want to tell me
talking,
something about that? You want to tell me something about that? You had a you saw you had like I don't know what kind of moment eating part of a pancake because of your family. Okay, don't you start talking
you
about
guys
my
hear a beep 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 from Stinger's wrist communications. It's like a message that comes up from Scorpion. Energy stopped randomly. Doesn't seem to be any traces of it left. We're heading back. We'll be there in about 4 hours. And then it just cuts off. Like literally the moment the fight ended, they got that message.
And he
Oh,
sort
my
of like
mom's
looks.
gonna be so mad at him.
As you two are arguing in Chelsea, you're trying to get in your bearings. You hear
Mm-hmm.
from behind you. Chelsea?
Vega,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Mhm.
think we're both having big moments today.
We
And
so do you want to do that, and then I also brought ice cream, and we can just go on the couch and like have feelings, and Stinger can be disgusted by emotions, and
okay.
okay, you got this. Hey,
As you
hey, you got this.
and as
I
you look
turn
and
I
as
turn
you
around.
as you turn around, your dad has walked up to the two of you. What are you like? What are you wearing? What is going on? You're Chelsea from. I'm stupid. Um, how long has this been going on? What? Like, why didn't you tell me? And then
Uh,
he like puts an arm around you and like hugs you like tight to him.
I didn't know how to. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter, right?
Well, I'm very proud of you. You did so great, and I'm so sorry. And you see him like rub the cheek where the bruise is. I'm so sorry. Uh,
It's okay as long as you're safe. You're gonna you're gonna have to show me how to do a right hook because that was really hard.
he chuckles a little bit,
I'm proud of you
kind
too.
of tearing up, and just pulls you into a hug. And as we cut away from that scene, as you guys are start to clean up the area, Mega Woman shows up like a few minutes later, sees what's happening, helps you guys start to clean up, and we cut away. And that is the end of the one shot.
Hey.
Yeah, as soon as you told me your dad is a villain, I was like, okay, this is my idea. This is gonna be great. Your dad's it's a training exercise.
That's also some Alex Summers bullshit.
But we hope you guys all enjoyed. If you came in late, this will be up on the YouTube probably same time next week. I'm gonna aim for. But yeah, when we go around, if you have anything you want to plug, feel free. Tell everyone they can find you on social media, and we'll go in reverse order this time. So not, why don't you go first?
Oh, great. Hi, y'all. My name is Nox Quiros. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and today I was Lila Summers. It's so hard not to say Lila Summers Dane, which was the original name for this character when I was cosplaying her on TikTok. And I totally ripped off Polaris and Havoc, and I'm not mad about it. You can find me on social media at Nocturnal_7. As for where you can find me this week, it's a lot of places. On Monday, you can find me over on the Queensgate Chronicles channel on Twitch because it's the first session of the Queensgate Chronicles. My friend Sin designed their own system, and this is kind of like our play test, but also us doing it like a campaign, a monthly campaign for the first Monday of each month, except for April on Twitch. And so if you thought my name was confusing this time, it's Layla on Monday. I'm not kidding. Layla's Silver Spring, and she has life and death magic and really likes plants. On Tuesday, you can find me here. Right, we're doing it here.
Yep, we will be here.
You can find
I'll announce more of it when it gets back to my turn. But yeah, they will be
go.
in a show starting this coming Tuesday.
Paige will say stuff. I'll be here though. And who will I be? I don't know. I haven't built my character yet.
Yeah, that's what we gotta talk. We gotta talk after
We gotta
this.
talk. We're talking after this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then on Wednesday, you can find me over on the Bardic Inspiration Network playing Avalon, not Arcadia, because I have two Power Rangers and their sisters, and I'm playing them in different campaigns. Avalon Gutierrez, a Yellow Ranger, and it's our first episode of that for Power Rangers Monster Force. She works at the University Pride Center, and I get to play a disabled Power Ranger,
Love it.
and I'm ready.
Love to see it.
So that's where you find me this week. But follow me on Twitter for more information.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nikki.
All right. Yes, hello. I'm Nick, and I have been playing Blake, aka Stinger, our extremely uptight sidekick. And you can find me on social media as NickSnat1 with the number one on basically every conceivable social media platform that exists. And as for games, I don't really have much going on currently because I just came out from a 9 to 5 contract that takes up a lot of my time. But I am appearing in a game on the 24th of February, 6 p.m. PST, called Operation Snow Globe on the Obsidian Brews Twitch, which is basically a charity stream for the Okra project. So if you have time, feel free to show up.
Okay, awesome. And Forrest.
I'm Forrest. She, her, hers pronouns. I play Chelsea from Chelsea. And I don't have any current projects going on right now. I'm just doing my thing over on TikTok as recovering academic, doing a bunch of cosplays, and then I'll be at PAX East in March.
Awesome.
Mhm.
And of course, I am Paige, aka Pluto. I am a queer, non binary trans streamer on a quest to run every game in the known universe. And I'm finally starting that today with this one shot series. Projects. So started this week on this past Tuesday. We started Power Ranger Fairy Arcana Force, where it's Keen Oberon versus Queen Titania in the battle over the grid. As we met our Rangers, very Breakfast Club in their personalities, without even connecting their characters beforehand. So I don't know how we ended up with that, but I love it. The replay of the first episode will be up on YouTube sometime this weekend, so just keep an eye on the social media to see when that comes up if you missed it. And then debuting next Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, we will be having a Monster of the Week game called Death Was Easy, a Monster of the Week horror series based around the Hades video game.
Oh,
That's gonna be
As
so good.
as our adventurers have to find out what is going on in the underworld. Will they make it to Hades Palace? We'll see. But that'll be about a 7 to 8 episode series, and that'll be the first episode. So tune into that. You will see the lovely Knots here, as well as some other faces from the space. And then behind that, my Pokemon Nuzlocke streams will start back next Thursday. They were supposed to start last night, but girl was sick as fuck, so did not happen. But tune in for that. I think we got one session in. It's a randomizer run of Pokemon Unbound. I somehow ended up with a legendary as my starter with the randomizer. Just happens to be one of the ones that's very squishy, so I've almost lost it like 3 times already. It'll be great. But yeah, tune in for that. Tune in, watch social media for anything else. You can find me everywhere at Pluto Cleric. And everyone have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
Night.